He has served 3 terms as Hawaii County Mayor, but his time in office is winding down after being ousted in the primary. But Mayor Harry Kim continues to work hard, putting in the long hours to serve the community, and he joins us this morning. Good morning, Mayor. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much. And how are you?
I'm doing excellent. A long night, but we're hanging in there. First off, what are your thoughts on Mayor-elect and County Prosecutor Mitch Roth prevailing over newcomer Ikaika Marzo?
You know, I really didn't know what to expect in regards to, but I don't think I expected the margin. But I've been so out of what's been happening politically. But having him win really is not that great of a surprise because of the campaign he was conducting.
What do you think the biggest challenge would be for Roth that he'll be facing moving into office, and any advice for him?
Yeah, get your sleep now because you're not going to get much. But as far as the advice to Mitch, he's been around. But I think I don't care how much experience you have when you come into the mayor's office. First of all, every mayor decides what the job will be and what he will do or she will do. But even regardless of that, I think the amount of different things that he must learn in a very, very short time is sometimes overwhelming.
Now, you have done so much in your career, from managing the heavy rains, floods, to the lava eruptions, to COVID-19. What are you most proud of?
I don't, this will not make any sense to you, but I remember when I was running in the earlier times, and a person I talked to, he said, what are you going, what's very important to you? And I was talking about philosophical things, and he said, all the things that you mentioned are not warm and fuzzy. They're not going to get you elected. You got to talk about gyms and roads and parks and those kind of things. Truthfully, what I am most proud of is a community development plan that everybody of your views to say, what the heck is that? And this is a process of government to make government, more a part of the community and people to be more a part of their government. And that became law. And it's going to take a while before that is really transitioning to a lifestyle here. But it is becoming that, and I'm very, very proud of that.
Now, I know you like to stay busy and very active. So what's next for you? What's the next big plan?
This is, I used to think about this day coming, whenever that day was going to be. And I knew exactly what I was going to do for a few days or a few weeks. I had a beautiful place by the ocean, beautiful coral and fish, and I used to think about even the firewood and fireplaces and sitting out there in the morning and the evening, swimming in the morning, in the evening in the quiet of the ocean. And Madam Pili decided, to reclaim. So, but that was the only plan I ever had. Someday I would like to enjoy that at my leisure of time. I bought that in 1971 and never had that time to spend, a couple of nights there, which is ridiculous. And before the eruption took it, I know this is hard to believe because of one of the beautiful places you've ever seen. I didn't stay there for about 3 years, not one day, because I've been so busy, and I used to just fantasize about that. But I enjoy all kind of things. I don't need golf and traveling and whatever people do. I love nature's way. I find my greatest peace and quiet and love when I have time for that.
Now, with so many years in service, as your time as mayor and as civil defense, how does Harry Kim want to be remembered?
I thought about that this morning, believe it or not, but not in that context. I really felt that, especially the past 3-4 years, I gave it all I got. And whether it's good or bad, it's not for me to judge, but I do know I gave it all I got. And to be remembered, I really tried my best.
All right, there you have it. Hawaii County Mayor Harry Kim, we appreciate the time for always coming on our show. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
And don't forget what I said my wife said about you.
She said, well, what did she say? One more time?
Got a cutest smile.
Oh, tell your wife. Big hug for her. Thank you very much, Mayor Kim.
You have a good day. Stay safe, okay?